Hey YouTube, Alan back with another little quick video, hopefully just before Christmas. And as it's the festive season, and I've been in a very nostalgic and reflective mood with the My Life in Gaming series, one of the things that kind of came to my mind was how the Christmas period was as much about, or is as much about, anticipation as it is about what you actually get. And one of my favorite things as a kid was getting game catalogs. Now, I don't just mean specific game, the retailer game as in this case, but getting physical catalogs that highlighted the games that were available. Unfortunately, I don't have too many of them, but I do have this one from Game Retailer. It was actually the Christmas 2020 or 2003, so it's nearly 20 years old. And they're talking about how they got the GameCube for £79, the Xbox for £129, and the PlayStation 2 for £139, and manager specials and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I thought we'd just take a quick flick through. They're saying Lord of the Rings, Medal of Honor, Need for Speed, and FIFA. So clearly a lot of EA, all EA stuff, trying to push them there. And I like the envelope even that they did. They put effort into these things, and you just don't get it anymore with physical going the way of the dinosaur. So the first thing they open up is the PlayStation Platinum range, and I suppose they have actually a couple of Xbox choices, but I remember the PlayStation Platinum range when it came out on the PS1 was such a big deal. So these are two great games. And anything decent in there? There's Gran Turismo, Kingdom Hearts. They're probably the best things that I'm seeing. Yeah, to be fair, 2 for 30 though, not too bad. They're saying including GameCube. I don't see any GameCube games on this. Yeah. Oh no, they do. Smash Brothers. How did I miss that? That's a biggie. So, great hardware. What were they pushing? Pushing the GameCube with Mario Kart, F-Zero GX, and Rebel Strike. Makes sense. Game Boy Advance with Advance Wars 2, Pokemon Ruby, Final Fantasy Tactics, and Beyblade. Yep. And the others you can see there. So, that's just the guide. For him, they're talking about Medal of Honor and football and stuff like that. For her, Dance UK, Broken Sword, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Apparently they got more recommended for her than for him. Oh no, sorry, his goes over here, I guess, too. Star Wars too, yeah. So apparently for her they recommend Sega Arcade Gallery, but not for him. Why? Who knows? Oh, now we got great gifts under 10. Of course, they're all the kind of sold out and player's choice and whatnot for the PC. And they still have a little bit of PlayStation 1 stuff here. 2003 Christmas, and they still have 3 for 15. What did they got? They got Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Eminem, The Italian Job, some sort of Explorer. I don't even know what that is. Hugo the Troll, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which was of course big at the time, and then some accessories. So yeah, a little bit of PlayStation 1. New PlayStation Slim models. And yeah, these are the big games. 13, I remember that came out. That was, and Prince of Persia, yeah, that makes sense. 13 has such a unique kind of graphical style that definitely stood out. Lord of the Rings and Medal of Honor getting the big page treatment, as does True Crime and SmackDown. I'm going to go slow enough so that people can maybe take a pause if they wanted to and take a look. iToy. People talk about Nintendo expanding casual audience and appealing to, with these other games like the Wii games and Ring Fit Adventure and all that sort of stuff. But the thing is, well, PlayStation has gone ultra into the hardcore today. Back in the PlayStation 2 era, part of the reason it was so successful was because of things like iToy and SingStar and Buzz, and these were huge, so I'm not surprised it's getting a big spread there. And then we got loads of EA stuff, Total Manager, FIFA, Pro Evo, sports, some gift vouchers, accessories for the Xbox, A Dog's Life. I'm kind of surprised that one made it in. Enter the Matrix. These talk about like Terminator 3, Mission Impossible. So this must be the kind of film adaptation section. More games, more deals. There's a few times they got The Simpsons hitting on there. In there, it's actually a decent game. Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Worms 3D, SSX3. SSX was a big series, kind of disappeared. Sega GT Online. Oh, Xbox Magazine. That's interesting. Selling subscriptions. We're into the GameCube section. This is probably the section, it felt more tome. This is what I probably would have been looking at because I had a GameCube. Must have GameCube games. Soul Calibur 2, Billy Hatcher, Beautiful Joe, and Finding Nemo. Okay, well, some of those are definitely a yes. Rebel Strike. out November the 7th. Yep, got that for Christmas. That was excellent. Billy Hatcher, out November 7th. That was apparently the big day. November the 7th. And the limited edition GameCube with Mario Kart. That was a good bundle. So I'll talk about Mario Kart, 1080, Cube Solutions magazine, and official Nintendo magazine. Yeah, interesting. F-Zero GX and Crash. Of course, while the GameCube struggled, what didn't struggle at all was the Game Boy Advance. That sold blockbuster, and people kind of underestimate it now, but it had a very short life. It was actually selling incredibly well until the the DS and the PSP kind of came along. So it had to be kind of killed early, if you will. But Advance Wars, Golden Sun, some good stuff. Mario 3, Mario and Luigi, Pokemon Pinball. These are great games. And the SP was a great model. Now, this is a lot of the King stuff. I thought it was is that version of the Lion King like the 16-bit version? Possibly, because there's so many 16-bit ports on the GBA. N-Gage, wow, I am kind of surprised they have an N-Gage advert in here. Sonic, I mean, similar stuff, to be fair, to Game Boy Advance, although they do have the Tomb Raider one. That was such a flop, so I'm kind of surprised it's getting similar space to the Game Boy Advance. You got some PC stuff, Sims Making Magic, more Sims stuff. Railroad Tycoon, Knights of the Old Republic. So, see all the stuff coming to PC, basically. PC's got a very big section. I'm actually really surprised. Now, I suppose some of these are on other platforms too, but explosive. Yeah, explosive and sold out. These were just so great for getting budget titles. Like, incredible that you can get games for, like, a $5 and less. Some of them you could pick up for £2-3. It was great. I mean, Age of Empires. I like Sonic 3D. I know others don't, but so we're getting near the end there. We got 3 for £10, $4.99 each, and of course it's the PC stuff. Theme Park. That's another good one. Black and White. I actually bought that on the sold out label. I just couldn't get into it, mind you. Roller Coaster Tycoon. So some good stuff. Although that was in the 3 for $20. Ooh, big bucks. Discworld. Some of the Disney stuff. Plenty of fun and games. This is kind of more the kids stuff, I guess. Exploders, the cheat stuff and accessories. God, that controller looks awful. So many of the third-party ones were. And then this is for, you could do your Christmas list for people. Now, certainly in earlier years I did. I remember for the year with Donkey Kong 64 and Force Gemini, I had marked those. And DVDs, they were getting into DVDs. Yeah, that wasn't a good avenue for them. Matrix Reloaded. I think I bought that, and I might have bought it in game, come to think of it. But there we go. Top titles to look forward to. That is it. That's the game catalogue for 2003. Anyway, that was slightly longer than I thought, but I just wanted to take a little kind of look through the kind of Christmas catalogues. I used to just enjoy Argos and all these different catalogues and look at what they had and just imagining, oh, maybe I might get that, maybe I might get that. I was probably a bit old by the time this one came around, but yeah, always fun to look through. Anyway, hope everyone has, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and good New Year, and all that sort of stuff. And we'll see you again with another review shortly. Bye for now.